We here at Atlas Motors heard y'all wanted 85 Roadsters. Let me show you what I got. 06 M Roadster in Molu Red, 95,000 miles, 21,995. Up here, man. 07, 72,000 miles, gray, 6-speed, 3-liter, 11,995. And I got another gray one too. This is an 08 3-liter SI automatic, 32,000 miles. I got another 6-speed 3-liter, 74,000 original miles, 11,995. And this one's black. So come on down to Atlas Motors in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we'll get you taken care of. All right, y'all, this is it. Our 03 M3 here on consignment, 92,000 original miles, 6-speed manual, OG 6-speed, not swapped. Carbon black on gray, it's here and ready for sale. So if you're in the market, let us know.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
That! You didn't do that!
Oh, I've been doing that.
Yeah.
So here we got a E39 M5 with a S62 that had misfires on bank 2 across all 4 cylinders. After digging into it, we found that the intake camshaft VANOS was not working properly. It was getting stuck intermittently, causing the cam to be over advanced, and the compression numbers were through the roof, 270 PSI on all the cylinders. And then you could reset the cam back to TDC and it would measure 180 right where it was supposed to for a little while until the cam went back out of alignment again. We're going through and doing timing chains, the guides, and rebuilding the VANOS units. So we're using these very nice new machined aluminum and upgraded plastic guides from Partee Racing up in Danville, Virginia. They make these in-house on their CNC machine, and very, very nice piece of equipment there. So it's getting all new guides, tensioner rail, and replacing all of this. So what we've got going on, this is the main guide, or the U guide as some people will call it, and it's supposed to sit in here like this. This gets all brittle. I mean, it's 25 years old at this point, so they break down and fail. You know, this one was shifted about 1/4 inch around, so just about to the point where it was going to start breaking apart, and that'll cause a bunch of noise and problems with cams going out of time and all of that stuff. But it's the sort of thing where you go in there for one job, you do the entire job. You can see we got a lot of parts apart, and you got to take the whole front of the engine out of there. It's very similar, the VANOS setup is very similar to the S54, but you've got 2 banks of it. So double everything you do on an S54 and kind of got an idea what you're doing. Over here we got the VANOS units, just like you're used to seeing. You got your spline shafts that adjust the timing, and then the VANOS units with the pistons. So these get all new seals from Beisan Systems and cleaned up in the ultrasonic parts cleaner and put back together.
Is this right here?
That's the parts washer. Yep, cleaning up timing covers. And
Well, you're done. You're about to put it all back together.
yeah, we're going back together soon. These are the VANOS solenoids on these. So you've got 2 packs, and these you've got intake and exhaust, and one opens, one closes. So it directs oil flow through the VANOS unit.
Man, the amount of electrical, and I mean, you're basically Ain't nobody ever said this, but you got the skills of a plumber and an electrician.
I'm not cleaning.
HVAC?
I'm not cleaning your pipes, Jay.
You serious?
New chains, or you already start working on that?
We got a pile of parts, some gaskets, seals. There's your chain, timing chain tensioner. Partee sells a great kit that basically encompasses everything you need for the chains and guides, and then Beisan will sell you everything you need for the VANOS stuff. It's gonna go in the middle here, like that, and then you got your chain's gonna run off of the crank up to the intake cams on both sides. Drive that, and then you've got your auxiliary chain that runs the exhaust cam off of the intake cam. The solenoids go onto the front of the VANOS units.
Okay.
And then down below, you've got your chain driving the oil pump.
Right.
Yeah, we got a shocker. We got another B46 with a coolant leak. This isn't even pressurized.
Oh.
It's just gravity coming out right now.
Oh.
So I pulled the intake off to see what it was coming from, because it's kind of hard to say. Looks like the filter housing. Shocker. But you can tell it's leaking pretty good. Just drop it down so we can see. Not pressurized.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just letting it run through and just trying to find. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to see where it's coming from. Pretty hard to see what's going on until you get the intake off at least. The B46 has a hot and cold side cooling system. We can pressurize this hot side and actually see where the leak is. I'm gonna go get some air. I think it's the filter housing. So I think what I'm gonna do is just replace that filter housing, replace that coolant flange, put a new upper hose on it while we're here, and repressurize it. But yeah, we're going back to the OEM. The aluminum flanges and aluminum upgrades aren't lasting. All right, so what we found after we pulled the oil filter housing off, I'll show it to you right here. I don't know if you can see this webbing breaks off and the gasket split, and then it causes it to leak. So I can show you on the car how the gasket split. But this is a coolant that runs through this filter, or this housing. Yeah. This is coolant and this is oil. So this is where like it mixes.
Oh.
Luckily it didn't mix. So we'll show you. I don't know if you can zoom in, but those are the gaskets. But see this one down here?
See.
You see it's ripped? Do you see that tear? Can you get?
Yeah.
That's what was the leak.
Oh.
So it was just pissing out right through there. What a lovely piece of plastic or rubber. That'll do it. This is the adapter that always goes bad, so we're just gonna put a new one on because we're in there and you're gonna pull the intake off and it's $1,000 to do it. So I don't know if it's $1,000, don't quote me on that, but I know it's too expensive.
Yeah.
So anytime we pull the intake off, we're putting one of these bad boys on for 30 bucks. There it is, the culprit.